Hey, shalom, shalom, testing, testing, testing. Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Cool.
All right, as always, Akim, we want to start by giving all praises to our powers.
Yahweh
Yahweh,
Ba'Shem,
Ba'Shem,
Yahushai
Yahushai,
Ba'Shem
Ba'Shem,
Rakakadash,
Rakakadash, Brakata Yahweh,
Brakata Yahweh,
Brakata Yahushai,
Brakata Yahushai,
Brakata Yahweh,
Brakata
and
Yahweh,
Brakata Yahushai.
Brakata Yahushai.
I giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that have taught us this truth, that are constantly ruling well through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Shalom to our beloved brethren that are out there pushing this word wholeheartedly in truth and in sincerity, that are not wavering to the left nor to the right, but constantly staying on that straight and narrow, fighting for your crowns in these last days that we are truly living in. Shalom to the few sisters, the Akwafs. Shalom also to the Israelite foreigners, those that may look like the other nations, but their seed line goes back to our forefathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Hadi Shalom. I'm the brother Ira. Introduce yourself, brother.
Brother Hab.
You know, Yahweh Bashim Shai has allowed us brother to get together. Just quick fellowship. And we just gonna do a quick lesson through the Holy Spirit because this truth is time sensitive. All right. You know, the Lord did command his servants, which are the prophets, to go out to the highways and hedges and to compel his people to what? Come into the marriage, all right, which you're going to truly find the message of the Lord out there on the street corners, man, you know, and you're not going to find the message of the Lord inside of these church houses, okay? It's going to be out there with men of your nation that are going to be sincerely preaching the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, out there looking crazy, man, you know? But see, that message that the Lord has instilled into the minds of his elect, his servants, is not going to be always accessible, okay, for those that are not taking heed to the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is 2/3 of our people, man, because we don't care about the other nations. The other nations, they already have a judgment that is pending, okay? you know, like a payment pending,
Mhm.
you know, they have a judgment that is pending that is, it's going to be processed real soon, but as for you Jakes out there, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, this word is time sensitive. So once the doors of Yahweh by Shema Shai close, mercy is done, you know. All right, so now is the time to get this word more than ever, since we are getting close to what? The downfall of America, since we're getting close to the downfall of Esau, Edom. Okay, so we're gonna just start with this brother Gott, and then we're gonna get into the article and show you that how things is ramping up for them to cut off the internet. Uh, they're gonna censor what's that word where they
Censor.
they're going to censor this word from coming out. All right, and we're gonna show you through articles, man. But go ahead.
Yeah, this is from Natural News, dated 9/27, 2023.
Mhm.
It says fascism run amok. It says Canadian libraries engaging in mass book burning to purge history and truth from people's minds.
Look, you see what I'm saying? So this right here shows you that look, Esau ultimately he wants to burn what? The Holy Bible. Okay, he wants to get the most credited book on the planet Earth, and he wants to do away with it, and he wants to control the narrative over what people's minds. Because in order to have control, man, you got to be able to control the narrative, what people
Mhm.
believe. You know what I'm saying? And I believe they got a few movies that are out that brothers can watch. Fahrenheit, what was it, 451?
Yeah, something like that.
With Michael B. Jordan. Brothers, go check that movie out. That's a good movie to watch. You know what I'm saying? Where the firemen were not putting out fires, but they were starting the fires, and they was the ones that was burning books. So Esau got books and movies, and then I believe it's a movie called either The Circle, or it's another movie where the main character, they were seeing in gray and white, just like everybody else was, and then the main character's color started coming back.
Mm.
So they was symbolizing they was able to start seeing the truth, and then everybody had their own specific jobs that when they was born, that's what they had to directly go do. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau and business is a weird ass society where wherever you born, that job, that's what you're gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying? And so that particular character, his lot was to fall into the overseer, meaning he was gonna take over like the top person that was controlling all the information. You know what I'm saying? Because he was the one that seen the color. That's a good movie as well. You know. So read that title again.
Yeah, this is Fascism Run Amok. Canadian libraries engaging in mass book burnings to purge history and truth from people's minds.
Yup. So they want to purge the truth from people's mind. So let's, matter of fact, before you go to the next article, let's grab what you got.
Okay.
And then if you got a scripture, and then if you don't, we could grab that Amos.
Yeah, because this is all coming in. It's they knew nothing new under the sun. You know, just like in the time of the Maccabees. Just like in the time of the Maccabees, right? It says this is First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse I'll start at 54. It says, now the 15th day of the month Caslu in the 145th year, they set up an abomination of desolation upon the altar and builded idol altars throughout the cities of Judah on every side, and burnt incense at the doors of the houses and in the streets. And here's the point. And when they had rent in pieces the book of the law, which they found, they burnt them with fire.
Look, you see. So this is during the time of the Hellenization of our people, man, the Greeks. All right, which show you that today in modern day Babylon, which is America, all right, the same ones that are ruling today were the same ones that were ruling then. The Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, all right, because we live in the rebirth of the Roman Empire all over. So these same Edomites, they're getting ready to pull the same play, okay, to try to keep you, which is Israel, from serving your power, man. But it's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late. All right. The Lord had already set up the prophets, and then he got the prophets out on the street corners throughout all Babylon and even throughout the countries of the world, and we've been prophesying, bringing out the gospel, the true gospel, you know. So this word has been reaching the ears of the elect, okay, and this is what these Edomites are afraid of, because they don't want Israel to wake back up to their power. They know that once Israel wakes back up to their power, all right, and starts calling back on the true names, which is Yahweh, which is the Most High, and Baha, which is in the name of Bahashem, in the name of his beloved son Yahushua, that the Most High was going to send back his son Yahushua to deliver his people out of our captivity and change us from being oppressed by our enemies, which is these other nations, man. You know, so that's what the Lord is doing. So now that we exposing the wickedness, Esau can no longer hide who he is. The son of perdition has been revealed.
Pointing the finger out.
Yep.
You know, and we coming with a whole lot of exhibit A's and you know, B's and stuff, you know, got the evidence, got the receipts.
Yeah.
You know,
we testifying, you know, in order to testify against somebody, it starts with men. Men have what? Testicles. You know what I'm saying? So the men that Yahweh Shema Shai have established are testifying against this wicked man, okay? And he can't do nothing against the truth, because this truth has been what? Heavenly ordained from on high.
That's right.
Okay, and it just as Esau has a purpose, this truth has a purpose, and it has to go out throughout the four winds of the earth, right? To wake up the Lord's elect, all right? Because we're not going to always be at the bottom, right? That's what this message is for, to condemn the wicked and to wake up the righteous.
That's right. And this is what they have in mind. It says, and whosoever was found with any the book of the testament, or if any committed to the law, the king's commandment was that they should be put to death.
Look, the king's commandment that they should be put to death. So that's what Esau wants. You know, anybody keep reading that Bible, you know, just like they had in slavery. the slave Bibles.
Yeah.
In order for a slave to read the slave Bible, you know, it was only particularly to read particular scriptures, right? Which is love thy master, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. But it wasn't to go into the accounts of our history and to learn who we are. So it was a point of control, right? So now that we have the full scope of the scriptures, now Esau, like, he can't hide it no more. This truth has been excessively beating down all the strongholds that Esau has put out there, and it's no way for, you know, that narrative to be out there where we not God chosen people. You know, even the basic Israelite, they might not have the 100% scope of the truth, but they're a basic Israelite. They know that they're Israel. They know they're Israel.
Yeah, they know who the enemy is.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
They know who the enemy. Like, we was at camp and you had a Issacharite. You know, he said, and I had mentioned the Gringo, right? And he said Esau Edom.
Yeah, that's the enemy.
That's the enemy. How did he know that without this truth being out there? You know what I'm saying? So he knew that he was Ishashakar because this word is constantly going forth. So, you know, you got major camps like Great Millstone. If we follow the teachings of Great Millstone, you know, you got IUIC, you got ISUPK, you got Sakari, you got different other camps, but they're still pushing Israel. That's right. They might not have the 100% truth, but they're pushing Israel, you know, and they're getting into headlines. IUIC is in headlines. They doing 100-man marches. They, you know, certain camps go to the White House and preach in front of the fucking White House.
They're on Roku.
So yeah, they're on Roku. Camps got schools they setting up. Even though we don't condone these things, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm making the point that the vibration of Israel is out there. So the Lord's elect is going to gravitate to the truth. You know what I'm saying? They might hear about these other individuals, but then if they have the elect, they're going to gravitate to the truth, man. Right? You got some, Mikey?
I got your Amos.
Yep.
Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai."
See, the Lord's going to send in this land a famine, okay? And it's a spiritual famine, which, you know, spiritually, we all need to eat. Same thing as physically, we all need to eat, you know, because if you don't eat, what happens?
You get weak.
You get weak, you die.
Yeah.
So the time of this truth is very essential now more than ever for you to gravitate to it, because if there's no food, you're gonna die. Okay. And who do we need the most? Is Yahushai, man.
That's right.
We need Yahushai. Okay. Yahushai keeps us he keeps us fed. You know what I'm saying?
In the spirit.
Nourished in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So read that again, brother.
Yeah, this is Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai."
So it's going to be a cutoff. Lord is going to have it to where you're not going to hear this word. You're not going to see the prophets. It's going to be done, you know? And just like the time of Noah, it was over when the Lord started having it rain. You know what I'm saying? The Lord had it rain, and Noah and his family were in the ark, and they symbolized the Lord's elect at that time. They were the elect at that time. So it's going to be the same in these times. The Lord elect is going to be hidden, secured, taken care of. But all those that have been bullshitting, playing around with the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, not taking this thing seriously, taking it for granted, okay, you're going to be left stranded to defend for yourself. Let's go to John 6 and 31. Let's read that.
The book of St. John, chapter 6 and verse 31. And it reads, it says, "Our fathers did eat manna in the desert, as it is written, He gave them bread from heaven to eat."
Right. So Israel, word being taken care of by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right?
Mhm.
And the same thing in the wilderness, you had Israel that was ungrateful, seeing the miracles, the promises, you know, of the Lord being delivered from the enemies, and Israel still chose their oppressor.
Yeah, yeah.
They still wanted to go back to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? They still wanted to worship them other gods.
Mhm.
They made another god.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the golden calf.
The golden calf forced Aaron to make a different god, um, while Moses was on Mount Sinai getting the laws, the statutes and commandments for Israel to follow.
They said that, oh, this idol has delivered us from Egypt. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with Jake, man. They're quick to forget, man. They're
Mm-hmm.
impatient. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They want everything done, you know what I'm saying, in a fast manner, man. But the Yahweh Shem Yahushai don't move that way, man. We are on the Lord's time, not the other way around, man.
Facts, bro. And that was the same thing that they said to Moses. You know what I'm saying? He took too long,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because he was up there for too long. So we needed a God to worship, you know? Well, your God that you worship is getting ready to get you destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to worship Esau, Edom, and he going to feed you, but he going to feed you at the cost of taking that microchip. You know what I'm saying? And that microchip is going to have you be destroyed by Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, which
right.
the elect is going to deny that. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, Aki.
And it reads, St. John chapter 6 and verse 32 now. Then Yahushua said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, Moses gave you not the bread from heaven, but my Father giveth you the true bread from heaven.
Yep.
The bread of the Most High is he which cometh down from heaven and giveth life unto the world.
Yep. So who is that true bread that we need to be eating of? Yahushai. Right? Yahushai. That's who we need to eat of, man. You know? And it's Yahushai that nourishes us. It's Yahushai that's going to keep us stable and secure during the time of trouble, tribulation, because it's coming. It's coming faster than you believe. It's coming, you know? So when this internet gets shut down and they censor everything, and you know what I'm saying, we don't have access to this word. Let's say you don't have a Bible and you can't read your scriptures and you can't look on your phone, you're gonna have this word embedded into your mind, like the book of the movie, the Book of Eli.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's a good movie because he walked by faith and not by sight.
Yeah.
And then when it came down to the end of the book, the movie, you didn't know that he was blind by the way that he was moving. He had spiritual powers. But then even the Edomites said, how did you know what was in the book? You know what I'm saying? Because he had it here. He had it in his mind. You know what I'm saying? He had it in his mind.
That's why the scripture tells us to meditate on roughly paraphrase, meditate on the law, you know, day and night. You know, this should be constantly on our mind. You know, and that's the spirituality of, you call it like the fringes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't need the actual fringes on to look. Well, shit. Don't be eating pork.
Yep.
Don't be smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? That's the spiritualness of it.
Yep. Matter of fact, I got you, bro, since you said that. Sirach chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy.
Beautiful, man. You see, because meditation is you thinking upon. You know what I'm saying? And you don't always have to you know what I'm saying, sit there and read the book. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, just thinking on the word, man.
Yeah.
You know? But but how are you gonna meditate if you haven't read? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna understand? How you gonna revert back to the scriptures if you have not read them in the first place? You know what I'm saying? So that's why reading is a very big thing, man.
Reading is important. Matter of fact, I got you, bro. Another one to back you up. This is Revelation 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Yeah, man, the time is at hand, man. You see, the prophecies is coming to pass, and with the reading, man, you have to get understanding.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that way, you have this knowledge, but you understand how to put it forth. You know?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So we're gonna use this knowledge that we have in the
Ooh.
time of trouble. We're gonna lean on this knowledge.
Mhm.
Knowledge and wisdom should be what? The stability of our time.
I got a quick one.
Yep.
This is St. Matthew chapter 4 and verse 4. It says, and he answered and said, it's talking about Yahushua replying to Satan. It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High.
See, man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh by Shema Shai, which we have this true bread right here. You know what I'm saying? Because Yahweh Shai comes in the volume of the book, man.
Yeah.
And this book is what we should be eating up. This book is symbolized for like honey. You know what I'm saying? Honey is sweet. It's a beautiful thing to have it. And then also too, honey is also bitter. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bitter truth as well, because we talking about evil times that are not going to be comfortable to your liking. You know what I'm saying? But this knowledge is what's going to get you through those uncomfortable times, and we're all going to be faced with those uncomfortable times. So this word is what you want to have in your mind in order to get through those uncomfortable times that is fastly approaching. You know what I'm saying? Because see, Esau preys on the weak of the minds, and that's what a lot of people are. They're weak mentally. That's why people resort to taking all these prescription pills and doing all these drugs and drinking alcohol, because they can't cope with reality. But when reality sets in, we gonna be like, shit, we gonna be like, shit, this what we've been waiting for. We cool. We're gonna be like, the wadi Shah. We're gonna be praising the Lord instead of being down and out and moping around and not knowing what the hell to do. We're gonna be thanking Yahweh Shah because we know the end of what's to come.
That's right. There was this little zombie show a zombie movie I was watching, where his life was hell, bro. Like his boss was just nagging at him. And one thing that you know what I'm saying, these gooks get right is they make good like zombie films. And basically there's a zombie apocalypse going around him, and he's like, yeah, I don't have to go to work. Bro, his life was hell, bro. His life was hell, but there's a zombie apocalypse everywhere around him, and that was his thing, was I don't have to go to work. I was like, hell yeah, bro. It should be in the same motherfucking boat.
That's right, bro. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, survival of the fittest. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the Lord's elect. It's gonna be the fittest to survive through the time of Jacob's trouble, through the spirit of power of Yahweh by Shema Shai, man. Right. Whether you need to eat, you need clothing, you need shelter, water. You know what I'm saying? Lord's gonna provide all these things. I got another one, bro. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 11. These things command and teach. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on the hands of the presbyteries, which is the elders, the apostles, right? Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. That thy profiting may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So going into meditating and giving attendance to reading and getting this instruction instilled into your mind, man. We could go. Matter of fact, read that.
Read the article.
Yeah, you can read the headline. You just read the headline of that.
This is again in the Natural News, and this dated 9/27/23.
Mhm.
2023, it says EU signs draconian anti-free speech law to police the entire internet, take down websites containing unapproved speech.
Read that one more time.
Yeah, EU signs draconian anti-free speech law to police the entire internet.
The EU signs draconian. What is draconian go back into? Harsh, cruel, Draco. You know what I'm saying? All right. So the EU is signing into law, okay, a harsh measure to what? Police the internet.
Ooh.
Go ahead, brother.
It says take down websites containing unapproved speech.
To shut down websites that is for their approval.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna shut it down. If it doesn't be approved by them, they're gonna shut it down. So what is gonna not be approved by them? These words.
Mhm.
These words is not gonna be approved by them because these words totally goes against their narrative. They want a new world order. They want to rule that new world order. They want to allow homosexuality into this world. They want to keep you juiced up, taking that jump shot. You know what I'm saying? They wanna turn you into a robot. They wanna do all manner sorts of wickedness, and this word fights against their narrative.
Yeah.
This word says they're gonna go into slavery. This word says Israel's gonna rise up. You know what I'm saying? This word tells you don't trust in the enemy. You know what I'm saying? This word tells you to rely back on Yahweh by Shema Shai. So when they talking about shutting down information, they talking about shutting down the words of Yahweh Shema Shai from coming out, shutting down the platforms that the Lord has established for the prophets to use to push this word out. You know why the internet was created in the first beginning. You see?
And another thing is that who says the fact check, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who controls that narrative, man? You know? It's these same people that are putting the bans on the internet, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. That's right. We go back to that John.
Okay.
John 6.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 6 and verse
I think you're at 32 now.
yeah, now 32. It says, then Yahushua said unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, Moses gave you not that bread from heaven, but my Father giveth you the true bread from heaven.
Right, which is Yahweh Shai. All right, so Israel got to eat physically. All right, but you need to eat spiritually. Eat spiritually, you know, because that spiritual food is getting ready to disappear. You know, go ahead.
It says, for the bread of the Most High is he which cometh down from heaven and giveth life unto the world.
Right, that's Satan. Go ahead.
Then said they unto him, Lord, evermore give us this bread. And Yahushua said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst.
See, he that cometh unto Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, shall never hunger and shall never thirst. You see what I'm saying? All right, so whom should we be eating of is the Lord, man. You know, and like we mentioned, Yahweh Shai comes in what? The volume of the book, man. He is the word. You know what I'm saying? So this is whom you need. We have to come unto Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai is going to keep us secure during these evil times that is fastly approaching. It's coming so fast you can feel it, man. Government lockdowns, they keep bringing up, they bringing the same narrative of this different strands of the Osiris virus. Man, it's getting ready to happen, you know. And when it happens, you know, our faith is going to have to be boosted in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Point blank, period.
And the thing that they're hiding it with is not hiding, I should say like putting the scope on is the Christians. You know what I'm saying? They've been targeting a lot more Christians, you know, their bank accounts. You know what I'm saying? They're starting to cancel, because that's what it is cancel culture. You know, and this ain't nothing new, man. You know, the Israelites have always dealt with cancel culture with serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
You know, like in the time of Daniel, you know what I'm saying? In the time of shit right now, man. Yeah, Maccabees. You know, and this is all just ain't nothing new under the sun, like I stated earlier.
Yep, yep. You can keep going down. Stop at verse 35.
35. Oh, that was 35.
That was 35.
Yeah.
Okay. Go from there to Proverbs 14 and 27. Proverbs 14 and 27.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 27. It says, "The fear of Yahweh Shem Shai is a fountain of life
Mm-hmm.
to depart from the snares of death."
See, the fear of the Lord is the fountain of life. You know, just like Yahweh Shai mentioned, you shall never thirst.
Ooh.
Well, it starts with fearing Yahweh
Mhm.
by Shem Yahweh Shai, and that's going to deliver you from the snares of death. Okay, because Esau got America, he's got it bordered up. You know what I'm saying? Like them so-called Mexicans that are building the border, people are criticizing Issachar for building the border. They putting it out there like, look, this wall is not to keep us from coming in. This wall is to keep you from getting out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. You a frog being boiled alive, and you don't know what the hell is coming down the pike.
That's real.
Which the prophet's been telling you. Esau is getting ready to come down as a flood upon the inhabitants thereof with great wrath. You know? So this is going to keep you from the snares of this man. You know what I'm saying? Because he got America sieged up, bordered up, military troops all around, you know, where they gonna, you know what I'm saying, be implemented during the time of martial law, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, it's gonna be hellish out here. All type of scenarios is gonna play out, Mad Max scenarios and so on and so forth. You see?
Yeah.
So we gonna need the Lord, man. But right now, it takes for you to fear the Lord now. You know, before this time comes. Don't wait to the last moment like Jake like to do.
Yeah.
Jake like to how you say that word?
Procrastinate.
Procrastinate.
Big time.
You know what I'm saying? Big time procrastinators, man. You about to grab something?
Yeah. Make no.
Oh, Terry turned to the Lord. That's
Yeah.
Sirach 5 and 7, maybe.
Sirach 5 and 7.
Yeah, Sirach 5 and 7. I could grab that one for you. If you can, go to John 4 and John 4 and 13. I'll grab that Sirach for you.
John 4 and 14.
This is Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. It says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance."
So yeah, man, you see, we're not supposed to for those that, you know, have heard this truth, you know, and are got one side on this side of the fence and one side on that side of the fence, you know, hey man, you got to choose now, man. You know, right now is the time to choose and make the right choice, man. Turn to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you know, so that way you get built up in the faith. You know, if not, you gonna get taken up, man, because you know, faith, you have to it's a building block. You know, you have to stack up, man. You know, and you once them troubles come, you know, them wins, you don't wanna have a weak foundation, man. You know.
Yep. Matter of fact, I got a quick one in that same chapter, straight to the point. Sirach 5 and 15. It says, "Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small."
Man, salvation, man, that's a big fucking matter, man. You know. And we see how Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is moving them chess pieces, right? Because he's bringing Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So hey man, might as well try to get right with the person that's bringing these plagues, so that way you have mercy from said plagues, man.
Yeah, that's right, bro. That's right.
This is St. John chapter 4 and verse 14. It says, "But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give them."
4 and 13. That's 4 and 13.
Yeah, okay, my fault. This is St. John 4 and 13. It says, "Yahweh Shai answered and said unto her, Whosoever drinketh of this water shall never thirst, shall thirst again. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give them shall never thirst."
She shall never thirst, right? That water that the Lord has given us is a everlasting water, man. You know what I'm saying? Keeps us spiritually hydrated, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one thing you need is water, man. You can't go without food. You can't go without water. You know, so ultimately you can't go without this word. You know what I'm saying? So the more you depart from this word, the more you're gonna become malnourished, and then you're gonna die off, man. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta constantly eat of this word, you gotta constantly drink of this word, okay? And like the brother had me bring out Sirach 5 and 7, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and don't put off from day to day. This is a constantly like the Apostle Gabar's page, daily edification. You should be constantly engulfed into this word, man. Because you know what's going on too out there is that slothful demon, man.
Oh yeah,
you know, you know, that's a different lesson for another time, but the slothfulness is out there, man. You know what I'm saying? And what keeps you from that slothful demon, protects you from it, is being immersed into this word. You know what I'm saying? Immerse yourself into this word. All right. You know what else is out there better for you? Nothing. But go ahead.
Continuing in verse 14, it says, "But the water that I will give him shall be in him a well of water spring up into everlasting life."
See, and a well is something that you can constantly drink from. You know what I'm saying? You can constantly keep pumping it, and it's gonna always have that water there to what you know, give you what you need, man. You know. So Yahweh Shai is that well of water for us that's never gonna dry up, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna appreciate the work and the fear and the effort that you put in for Yahweh Shai now, especially when the time that it matters the most. Not saying it don't matter the most now, but you're gonna realize, you know, like the work you put in, you know what I'm saying, when you gotta apply it the most. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing for like boxing, basketball, you know what I'm saying? Them dudes that been in the gym every day, you know what I'm saying? Working on their craft and practicing. Well, when they got on that court and they got in that arena, then they see the fruits of their labors, you know what I'm saying? And then it paid off at that critical moment when they needed to come through for the team or for themselves, man. You know? So continuously keep yourself in tune in the spirit of Yahweh Bashma Shai. Keep believing on Yahweh Bashma Shai. You know what I'm saying? And know that this truth is time sensitive. So when the hourglass runs out for this truth to keep going forth, the Lord's going to shut up his prophets, man. You know? And those that didn't take this word seriously or took it for granted, you're going to be left out there wishing that Yahweh Bashma Shai defended you in a time of trouble, man. You know? Did you have anything, brother? So yeah, it's kind of went longer than we expected. So Lord willing, you have been edified, and we're gonna give all praises and glory to our powers.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Kakadash.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
And much love to you, Akim, out there. And with that, we want to say shalom.
Shalom.